everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson and welcome to my home. Time for a little coffee, lipstick, and coffee. That is my new mug that I purchased for myself and I love it. It's on both sides and I have coffee in it, so I'm gonna cheers. Merry Christmas. There we go. So I thought I'd come on here and just share some of the goodies that I got for Christmas. You might like some of them, you might not. You know, we're different people, but I'm always curious, what do other people get? I like to say to my friends, so what did you get for Christmas? You know, when you were a kid, you went back to school and you would ask. I'm always curious. I'm always looking for new ideas, for gifts that I can give it to other people, and just new ideas of things maybe I'd be interested in learning or whatever. So I thought I'd bring you along, show you some of my favorites. All my gifts are wonderful. Not saying one is better than the other, but I can't show you everything. It would just take too long, so I'm showing you most of it, I guess. But anyway, I got a few things that I thought were kind of fun, so I asked my husband for a set of jacks. Yes, jacks, like when we were kids. How many of you played jacks? There you go. So these are not the best balls. These are the balls they come with. But when I was in school, I was the jacks champion. And you know, you swapped out or you kind of traded your balls, and I always wanted the sparkly one. It had to have the right bounce, it had the right feel. So I am in love with, where we go, there we go, the jacks. So I told my youngest son, I'm going to teach him how to play jacks, and we're going to have fun. I love jacks. It was nostalgic. It's something I had as a kid, and I'm looking forward to it. So something my husband picked up for me as a very special gift. It is not a tool, even though it looks like a tool like for maintenance or something, but it is a massager, and I will be using that for my sciatica. I've had sciatica since I had my oldest child, and I've had some difficulty lately. Anyway, long story short, that was a great gift, very practical. As I talked about, I love practical gifts. Here's another practical gift. Look at this apron. How vintage is this fabric? I am in love, in love, in love. Look at the lace at the bottom. Love the lace. How cute is that? So it's a pullover here and pockets here. So my daughter-in-law's mom, Terry, made this for me and also baked us a cheesecake for Christmas. Is that not just adorable? I love vintage, anything vintage. Whether it's authentic or imitation, preferably authentic. But when it's imitation and it looks like the real thing, I'm in love. My daughter-in-law picked this up for me. Let me go across the screen because it's so long. Pumpkin patch with the pumpkins, and it has like a, it kind of resembles black and white, but it's more like a green and cream, I guess you'd say, and it is on a screen. And my son said to her, "What are you picking up pumpkins for my mother for Christmas?" She said, "Because your mother likes pumpkins," and she's right. So this will be going right up in the kitchen after Christmas. And my mom and I had seen a lot of these things where they painted on a screen. You can see that as a screen in there. And we were admiring it. And I have two screens in my basement that are vintage. This house is about 100 and some years old that we're renting. And those screens were, I think, original to this house. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Anyway, they're very vintage looking, and I wanted to do something, but they're quite large. So it wouldn't be for the house. It'd have to be for the outside. So I don't know. I either will sell them or maybe try and do something like that. But now I'm inspired. So here is something. This was unusual. So let me show this box to you. This is not normally my style at all. And I open it up, and there we go inside. So it has the mirror. Well, sorry for the glare there. You're seeing my fireplace. There you go. There's my fireplace. And it has the two drawers that open for storage. And we were at a thrift store the week before Christmas, and I heard my husband saying something to the lady at the thrift store that I had that growing up in Africa or something along that line. So when I got this, my husband said, "Let me explain it to you." He said, growing up, my mother had one of these on her dresser, and she would keep her jewelry in it. So I thought it was so precious that Graham got this for me because it reminded me of his mom and he wanted me to have something. So I will treasure this. I am not one to need a lot of things as a remembrance of someone. I do have some really pretty pearls, mother of pearl, I think it is, beads that were my mother-in-law's that she used to wear to church on Sunday, and I wear those occasionally to work, and I love them. I'll put them in here, but I thought it was so cool that he wanted to give me something that reminded him of his years growing up in Africa and his mom, so I loved it. So what else did I get? So I thought this was kind of cool, indoor grow kit. So it comes with all the instructions, and it's Red Lion Amaryllis. I think that's how you say it. So it's an indoor kit. I'm going to be growing that. That was from my aunt, which was very nice. Then my daughter-in-law and son picked this up for me, and I had a picture, I think the other day I was wearing it, but it's not for that. And it has black and white pumpkins on it, but she knows that I like to hang these types of things. I actually make a lot of this type of thing, and I hang on my fireplace, and she knows that I like to do that. So she picked that up, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think I'm actually going to hang this up after Christmas, and it's 6 feet, 1.8 inches long. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I think what I am going to do is hang it up, and the pumpkins to me don't necessarily stand out drastically as a pumpkin, so I think I can get away with it. And I can get away with anything because it's my house, and if it works for me, it works. And then I can hang some, I was thinking more of vintagey looking hearts. You'll see, I'll show you. So when I decorate for Valentine's Day, I'm going to hang it off of that. Along with that, she picked this up, kitchen towel set of 2. But the cool thing was this little house here, and the back one is black and white, and they're a nice durable towel. But this one I don't want to use. She said it reminded her of At Home with Lynn Wilson. How cool is that? So what I'd like to do is maybe one of these days when I learn how to use my Cricut Joy, and it is still intimidating to me. My sister, Melissa, if you're watching, it's still in the box, and this is probably about 5 months. Part of it is I haven't had the time to learn it, and the other part is things intimidate me. It takes me a long time to use something, and then when I use it, I love it. But I'd like to do the iron-on maybe, you know, obviously take this off and do an iron-on At Home with Lynn Wilson, and that would be an insignia for me, so I thought that was really cool. And one of my coworkers, I have never had a chocolate bomb. Have you guys tried chocolate bombs? Boy, the glare on the light, I'm so sorry for the glare, but it came with 3 chocolate bombs, and I have no idea what's inside because it's a surprise. One has chocolate, it looks like swirled on it, chocolate with red and green sprinkles, which would probably be mine. The other one is chocolate with peppermint with white chocolate. It's probably going to be my son. And the other one is dark chocolate with white chocolate on top. That'll probably be my husband. So we're going to try those out. Chocolate bombs, I've never had those before. And then I had another coworker give me one of these. And check that out. Look at the detail. The snowman on there, the candy cane, all the glitz on there, and the shimmer, the little door, the candy canes on top, the cherry, the sprinkles. Look at that. Is that not cute? And I think, yes, I think it lights up. I don't have a battery in it, but there is a little door on the bottom, and so I could put that up, and that will light up. So I'll put that out for next year. And I think I'd like to do a gingerbread theme, which I've never done, ever, that I can remember. And I'd like to do that in my kitchen. I want to change things up a little bit next year. My fireplace has snowmen on it, and I keep those up right through the end of February. And I went last year, I decided to go back to more of a vintage look of just red and green and white on my tree, my stockings. I really like the vintage original colors. And if you do see my tree swirling, it is not you. It is, we have it on a spinning TV, a spinning Christmas tree stand. So it is spinning. It has been beat up because of Christmas and presents under it, so it's not quite straight anymore. It's sort of like this, but you will see it spinning next to me. So it's not you spinning, it's my tree. All right, what other things do I have to show you? Okay, so let me show you this one next. So this was a gift from my husband. I am an I Love Lucy fan. So there are 3 things that I love watching on TV. I love watching I Love Lucy, I love watching anything Star Trek, and I love watching anything Christmas. You get those 3 things, I don't need anything else. So here we go. I Love Lucy. It has these images on that side, those images on that side, a nice wallet. So I'm good to go. Got myself a nice new wallet. I'll have fun using this. And then I had one of my cousins give me these. She watched my video of the pink fuzzy slippers. So she watched that, and these have like little, they look like gemstones on there, but they're little rubber, so you won't skid, slide on the floor. It makes it look little skids on the bottom, so which is great. Nice thick toe, the heel. They're quite thick, so they're almost like the thickness of a, they're not a sock, they're thick. They're like a boot thick. They're from Barnes & Nobles, if anybody's interested in maybe looking those out. So I got those, so they'll be quite warm in the winter. And then my son and daughter-in-law picked up 6 artist pens for me. I have not tried them out yet, but as you can see, they have all the different pens in here, and they show you down here all these different pens here, and this apparently is the look that you get from those. So that should be quite nice to use. And it's called it says 6 artist pens, super fine nibs on the top there, right up here. But on the back, it has 5-day drawing prompts. And it gives you, day 1, I'll tell you, it says recreate a moment that brings you joy. Day 2, create a piece as you play your favorite songs. And it gives you just different fun things to do. So that's on the back there. If you hear somebody giggling in the background, that's my youngest son upstairs having a good time. So this is something interesting. I love tech stuff. I love learning new things. I love anything techie. Even though it intimidates me, I still like learning. Probably intimidates me because of my age. We didn't grow up in the world of tech, but I do like learning tech. So my husband got me a Rocket book, the endlessly reusable intelligent notebook. So there you go. That's it right there. And it comes with a friction pen. And it works with, I'm not quite sure how it works. I have to learn how to use this. I did look at some things like this. I think I bought something similar to this for my husband, but I don't think he ever used it. But you write on it, and you can connect it to the cloud. And now you can see my tree is glimmering over here. I can see the white twinkling lights, and so it's leaning this way, and then as it goes around, it leans on the other side. So the tree's had enough for Christmas. But it connects with Google Drive, Box, email, Evernote, which I love Evernote, iMessage, Dropbox, Slack, never heard that, OneNote, iCloud, and OneDrive. And so you can write your things out, and then you can download it to wherever you want it to go and erase it. And so, I don't know. Anybody have one of these? Do you like it? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Any tips that you can share with me? If you have this one or anything similar, let me know. I'd like to learn. Then my husband picked up, now I've mentioned it tons and tons of times. I'm a planner person. I love planners. I have a planner for work. I have a planner for YouTube. And I have a planner for home. I love planners. I love decorating. I love all the planner stickers. Yes, it's the creative outlet in me. The more creative I can be, the more focused I am, the more I'm apt to use my planner. I find it just very boring to write it on a piece of paper. That's just me. So, hey, if it floats your boat, go ahead and do it. I like planner stickers and I like planners. So my husband picked up a planner, non-dated daily planner. Love, love, love this color. This is, I think, a Foxy planner. In case you're interested, let's see. I don't think it says. I think it's a Foxy. There is a brand called Foxy Planner. So I'm guessing that's what it is, but it doesn't have the full name on there. But it did come with 2 sheets of planner stickers, so I have those that came with it. And then here is what it is. It's just a plain and simple daily plan. So you have your, on the top here, your top 3s, your to-dos, your meals, if you're tracking your water, notes, and then it breaks it down by the times here. And it probably, I'm guessing 2 to 3 months worth in here, so it's not a year's worth. But this is not something I would use every day, because there are some days where I work, you know, 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, 11 to 7, depending on what shift I work. So that's the bulk of my day, and then I come home and maybe do the wash and 1 or 2 things. So for me to have a full breakdown like this, it wouldn't work. But the days where maybe I'm going to be off or it's going to be a heavy-duty day, this planner would be ideal for me to really break it down and kind of lay things out and help me stay organized. So this one I will be using on the odd occasion, but definitely needed. Then I got another planner of sorts from a coworker, and I loved the coloring on here. So it's hard, and you flip it open. Make sure I don't get the glare on there for you. I gotta tilt it so you don't see the glare. So this is what it is. So it is a undated calendar, and then it has 2 notebooks on the top there. I'm so sorry for the glare. I'm under my one light here, and it has a ruler in the middle. So this I was debating on. I liked the idea of the planner here, undated, but maybe doing a month at a glance of what I'd like to do for YouTube videos and on the days I'd like to do it. And then on this side, I can make any notes. If it's things I have to, you know, Walmart, shopping haul, make sure I put the groceries away or not away. And then this side, maybe make some notes for future ideas. I don't know. I'm not going to use it quite yet because I don't want to waste it. I want to use it for the right thing. But that's my thought on this, and it's something that I can leave it on my desk, my home office, and I think that's the direction I'm leaning towards. And, you know, make notes, didn't record, move it over, and so on and so forth. So I love that planner. And then my aunt, I usually use a Filofax. I've used Traveler's Notebooks, I've used disc bound, and I've used my Filofax. I tend to go back to ring bound planners for a variety of reasons, but I like changing them up. Right now I'm using a Filofax pocket size so that I can always have a date book with me. One of the problems I had is my planners tend to be larger because I like a lot of room to write in it. And then you go somewhere, a doctor's office, I'm at work, you have this date open, I don't know, because I don't want to bring my big planner with me. So I thought if I carried a pocket size with me, and then my big planners where I can kind of really lay out what's happening and all that stuff. Plus it gives me more room to decorate. So anyway, I'm now using, going into from December now through next year, my plan is to use a pocket size Filofax planner that I can just use planner on the go. But my aunt picked this one up for me. And my aunt is not somebody who normally would get things like this for me. It was just a big surprise. But my cousin was there with her, her son, and he said, "We know you're a planner girl." So I don't know if he watches my videos, how he knows this, I don't know. But whatever. So let me show you. It has, this is what it looks like. So it has just the days of the week here, and it tells you the week that it is, and then on this side it has a Bible verse. So for every week you open it up and it's a week at a glance. You have your dates pre-done. There you go. So it's already laid out for you for 22, and it has a Bible verse. So, and then in the back it has, which I would not use it necessarily in this planner for this. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it has an address book in the back. I don't think I'll use it for an address book, but I can easily write over it, tape over it, put some other things. And then it has a huge, this whole section here. this whole section is notes. And so I will show you. Yes, see that? I go crazy for decorating, as you can tell. I already have next week started. There you go. Planner stickers. Listen, this does not excite me. This does nothing for me. I can't think. Add this to it, I can now think. And then when I do this, I sit and I work hard. So I have my notes here, started my to-dos. I'm off tomorrow. I haven't filled in the rest, and I've got a menu ideas, and I've got a shopping list. I can take this and peel it off. It's a sticky note. I have some future ideas of things I want to work on, some gifts I still need to deliver. I don't know. There you go. That's me. That's how creative I get in my planner. It does nothing for anybody else, but it does a lot for me, and I love it. So let me show you real quick here. So I showed you the dates on here. It's already done in like a cursive. So of course I had to bring it up a notch and use a nice pen on that. But my youngest son wanted to get his mama something special for Christmas, and look what he got me. Look at all this array of colors. So at this part is the thick one, and this one is the thin. So I was able to take that, use that in my planner, and write over the letters, and I love it. So then my son and daughter-in-law also got me this journal supply set, and in this came with washi tape, and it came with planner stickers, and it came with stencils. So let me show you some of these stencils. And this is the perfect size because I usually use a personal size planner. I'm using a pocket size right now, so these will work. But these are stencils so that you can just do some outlines in your planner. All these fun little things. Show you these real quick. These are great for card making. I love this banner. Use that for when it's the weekend and you do it on your planner. Maybe you're not into planners. If you're a planner person, let me know. I'd be curious how many of you are into planners like me. The word weekend is on there. Some more goodies. And some more here. So these are great stencils, not only for, like I said, the planner, but for card making, and if you're into scrapbooking or junk journals or pocket letters or anything like that. So that's really cool. So then one of my co-workers picked this up for me, and I love it. A thankful heart is a happy heart. So it's a nice, really nice bag. It's got a handle here, a nice zip, and I told her I'm already starting to use it, and I'm going to be using this to put my planner stickers in. And speaking of planner stickers, my son and daughter-in-law got me Supermom stickers by Big Ideas, and came with some cute little sticky notes. Look at the coffee cup, and they're all things mom related. Grocery stickers. They even have like a little crock pot on there, so if you want to put that in there. I know, for those of you that aren't into planning, these are probably the silliest little things ever, but if you're into planning like me, they're not silly. They're necessities, and I love them. My husband got me this. I had something similar to this. This is by Panda Planner, and I even got a coupon code in there if I wanted to get a Panda Planner, 10% off Amazon. So I'm going to put that coupon code here in case you were interested in getting a Panda Planner. There you go. There's a coupon code for you. I got something similar to this, but I really like this. It's a nice hard plastic, but when you open it, it's sticky notes. I love these. So these, you can write your shopping list, but it has a tab. So if you stick it in your planner or in a notebook or whatever, you can tab it. You know, I just love that. I love the tabs. I use these all the time at work. And then it had these smaller tabs with the dots on them, like your bullet journaling dots, but the tabs. And then this one was more like an index card. So you could, you know, do it in any direction you want. Love this. This was from my husband. And then my son and daughter-in-law, yeah, they really spoiled me this year. Planner stickers, productivity, travel, and fun activities, in case you're interested in that one. And this one was great because they sent you two sheets of each And here's some of the stickers. Just show you a couple, give you an idea. They're glossy finish, and these are the perfect size for me. Again, I go small. I don't use big planners. Most of my stuff is on the personal size or the pocket size, but these are just the exact size that I would need. I love it. Even just something cute like that for doctors, dentists. This one I could not make out for the life of me what it said, but I'm going to use it anyway for the weekend. Great stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And then this was another set. I don't remember who gave it to me. It was either my son or my husband. Don't remember, but doesn't matter. There you go. You can see I already used one in my planner. And this was, again, duplicates. I love this days of the week. If you want to color code things. Ones like this and so on. I don't want to bore you with all of that. And then on the one planner that I am currently now going to use, this one will be, you know, at my desk at home, and the night before I can sit down and kind of plan out my day. But in the very back, it does have a pouch, which is great, quite wide, for stickers. So, because 'tis the season, Santa Claus, and snowmen and so on, I've been using these in my planner. I had a pen pal, a planner pen pal, which was awesome. Mana, I don't know if you're watching. She's a friend of mine from Germany. We were planner pals for 2 or 3 years, and she was so generous in what she sent me. It was amazing. But the postage out in Germany like quadrupled, and we had to stop sending each other things, but it was the best thing. I'd love to have another planner pal, pen pal. And I haven't found another planner group that is doing pen pals. I don't know if it's not a thing anymore, but I loved it. And these are some stickers I got from Germany that I'm still using. And then one of my co-workers also found these, and I believe they were from Walmart. So if you're interested in getting stickers, so these are in the back of my planner so that I can just whip them out and put it together. So that's some of the things that I got for Christmas. Got my coffee mug here. How does Jan from New York City say it? My trusty, handy dandy trusty coffee mug or tea mug? She has a saying that she uses. So on that note, I'm going to wish you a happy Merry Christmas the day or two after. We're gearing up for New Year's. Hope you're going to have a great week, a pleasant week, as best as you can. I know holidays can be kind of rough for some people. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have this notebook or something similar. I'd love to get some feedback on it. Let me know if you're a planner person. I'd love to get some feedback on that. And if you got a special gift for Christmas that you'd like to I'd love to know what you got. Let me know if you got a favorite gift. I'd love to hear what you all got. Or maybe if you didn't get a favorite gift, you had one of your favorite foods, or you had a favorite moment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for coming over, and we'll catch you in the next video.